So all reasons to continue, and I think there's an interesting happening dynamically with Democrats and with the media as well. You look back, and this is reporting now from the Wall Street Journal. In some respects, $4 a gallon gasoline shouldn't put much of a dent in consumer spending in the economy. When adjusted for inflation, consumers are paying less for gasoline now than they were in the past. Energy Department data show that regular gasoline touched $5 in June 2022, but adjusted for inflation in today's dollars, that is $5.56. And what's interesting is I go back to June of 2022 when we were told that you were Putin's puppet if you complained about $5 gas. We had to keep helping Ukraine despite that pain. Now it's $4 a gas, and everybody's talking about what day this might end. Why the difference?
Well, I think it's clear. This is a lot of this is just politics, American style. But I think Trump could have prevented some of it if he had simply prepared the American people for what we're about to go through. And he didn't do that, and now you can see the consequences in the polls for him. But we've got to stop thinking about national security in these partisan political terms. Mm-hmm. We're going to suffer from our inability to take this regime down. And it's the Gulf Arabs now will be in a much more difficult position with Iran having an upper hand. You worry about the price of gasoline today. Imagine what would happen if Iran, fully restored, decided to keep selling gasoline to China and shut down the Gulf Arabs.
Right, and knew that they could shut them down whenever they wanted to. This would be all the more reason for the people who demanded America's help in Ukraine and told us that if we didn't pony up, we were Putin's puppet, on and on once again, and yet now are oddly unavailable when we ask for help with Iran. France won't allow overflying of their airspace with resupply routes. Spain has publicly condemned us. Italy has publicly condemned this and said they won't allow the U.S. to use their bases. Pete Hegseth talked today about the UK, for example, and their minesweeping abilities that would help reopen the strait.
There are countries around the world who ought to be prepared to step up on this critical waterway as well. It's not just the United States Navy. Last time I checked, there was supposed to be a big bad Royal Navy that could be prepared to do things like that as well. So he's pointing out this is an international waterway that we use less than most, in fact, dramatically less than most. So the world ought to pay attention and be prepared to stand up.
All right, you go broke slowly, then very quickly. The world is changing very quickly. Is NATO proving what Trump and others have long said, that they're not nearly as good of friends as they wanted us to believe when they were demanding our help?
Well, you know, the situation was such that Trump could have warmed the allies up. He could have told them what he was thinking of doing, but he didn't do that. Now, which was juvenile in my view. The European allies.
It's Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault that we're taking on Iran.
Let me finish now, Leland. Let me finish. The Europeans then compounded it by responding in a juvenile fashion. You know, this is the kind of thing. We're approaching the 77th anniversary of NATO. It's gone through a lot of troubles over the years. Trump's on the verge of destroying it after 77 years because it's inconvenient for him. You know, you've got to think in longer terms, and as hard as the Europeans can be to work with and take it from somebody who's done a lot of it, they are our natural allies. And just because they don't snap, when Donald Trump snaps his fingers, they don't snap too, is not a reason to junk the alliance. The Soviets wanted to split the Atlantic Alliance during the Cold War, and they failed. We're now doing their work for them.
We're in it now, and I think you rightly point out we must win it decisively. Ambassador John Bolton, we're always better for time with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Leland. Glad to be with you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.